Arsenal are back, and I can't lie, fair play. Because Arsenal have gone and done it. That's right, their first ever preseason game with the first team. You got Bukayo Saka, you got Kai Havertz, you got Saliba, you got Raya, you even had Kepa making his debut. Only for Arsenal to lose their first preseason game 6-5. 6-5 on penalties. My club is never conceding 6 goals. My club will never concede more than 5 goals in their life. And you have Arsenal out here conceding 6 to arguably the worst AC Milan side the world has ever seen. The worst AC Milan side the world has ever seen, and Arsenal have lost 6-5. I can't believe what I've just watched and what I've just seen. Yep, it's time to call it a day. Victor Gyökeres ain't gonna save you, Arsenal. In fact, no one's gonna save you, Arsenal. You might as well just don't turn up for any Premier League games, because your first opening game in the Premier League, this hate watch has been successful. Manchester United are definitely winning the opening game of the Premier League. I can't wait.
But when Man United won in Asia, you lot called us a banter club. But when Arsenal win in Singapore, you're flexing this trophy like it's bigger than the Champions League. You lot are embarrassing. Well, that hate watch failed. Arsenal absolutely battered AC Milan, while my club can't even score a goal against Leeds, and we play this Arsenal team first game of the season. And Gyökeres to this, and we are absolutely finished.
Football fans these days are just horrible, blood. Evil, fam, yeah? You man have no heart, blood, yeah? Everything is banter for you guys. Even pre-season. So, pre-season friendly against AC Milan, yeah? Played in Singapore. We won. We beat them 1-0. Bukayo Saka scored and was also man of the match. It went to a penalty shootout. You know, they're just following the American format, blood, of regardless of the result, you're still going penalty shootout. But anyways, so as you can see, we're handed this trophy. And the man are saying this is Arsenal's response ever since Chelsea won the FIFA Club World Cup. I swear down, blood, you rival fans, you're going to regret it. I swear to God, blood. Man was saying Arsenal's first trophy in 5 years. Man was saying so much rubbish about Arsenal, blood. We know it's a pre-season trophy, but I'm telling you guys, with the Glock, aka Gyökeres joining, Eze potentially joining, with Zubimendi there, you've seen the young academy players are super exciting. You guys, this season is going to be our year. We are going to win something. I'm not saying what, but I believe we're going to win a major trophy this season, man. I have to back the boys. But yeah, man, listen, like, we outplayed Milan. The keeper was really good. We dominated in every aspect of that game anyways. But I just can't wait for our new signings, for Gyökeres to join the squad and to see what, just so that we can start working on the chemistry with him.
Are Arsenal Football Club only known in England? Because Arsenal played a game today against AC Milan where they lost on penalties 6-5, and only 22,813 attended the match. Bear in mind, some are even AC Milan fans, and the stadium has a total capacity of 55,000. So not even a half of the stadium was full today with Arsenal fans. Manchester United played in the exact same stadium, and they sold out 52,897. 52,897 back in 2019. On top of that, Liverpool also sold out 49,983. They done it twice. They even had more fans with the Liverpool-Leicester game, 28,597. Even Tottenham Hotspur had more fans, 25,000, than Arsenal at the same stadium. You can't even make this up. Tottenham are bigger than Arsenal.
DOWMAN, the future of Arsenal Football Club, 15 years old. And when he came on today, already you can see he has everything it takes to go to the very top. He might be, at Arsenal, one of the best teenagers I have ever seen in terms of talent. Incredible. His little cameo today, well, you can see he just oozes talent. He takes on players with zero fear, not even an inch. an absolute star ready to play for Arsenal Football Club. I believe that he will play a lot more than people think because of his talent level. He's going to give Arteta a problem because when he does play, he will cause so much havoc. It's going to be difficult to drop him. What a player we have on our hands. Max DOWMAN, remember the name.
This is a fucking joke! Arsenal signing Gyökeres, the best striker in the world! He's supposed to sign for the best team in the world! Chelsea, the champions of the world, not the trophyless bums! Arsenal might actually win the Premier League!
You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of the Singapore Festival of Football Tri-Identity Cup. You'll never sing that. OGs of this channel will remember. Back when it was Spurs lifting this trophy. Now we're in town. No, what a game. What a game. And by what a game, I mean, not what a game. Because why did AC Milan turn up like that was the first leg of a Champions League semi-final? And they just wanted to get out of there with a result. It was just, I mean, I guess maybe that was them practicing for this type of game, but even after we'd gone 1-0 up, it was just 90 minutes of them having at least 10 men behind the ball and not trying to do anything. And how often have we seen this sort of game with Arsenal? Where we scored one in the end, but it just wasn't great. Also, whoever tells me Kepa doesn't have arms, he's got arms, mate. He saved 3 penalties in the shootout. We still lost it, but he saved 3 penalties with his arms and his hands. So yeah, good performance. First trophy of the season in the locker.
5 things we learned from Arsenal 1, AC Milan 0. 1. Arsenal's new wonder kid. For Max DOWMAN to even play for the Arsenal first team at 15 was quite the achievement. But seconds into his debut, he's dropping his shoulder, dribbling past players and then taking the Arsenal attack. They really weren't lying about this kid. 2. Zubimendi has arrived. The conductor in Arsenal's midfield. Smooth on the ball, firing incisive passes into the attackers. Notice how much more we dominated as soon as he came on. 3. Wanyere's insane dribbling. Now you see him and now you don't. Starting as a number 10 looking far more physically ready to deal with contact. 4. Reece Nelson's comeback. In another universe where he could stay fit for more than one season, this guy would be our perfect touchline left winger, where Martinelli at times became too predictable. Nelson looks so much more lively. 5. Havertz has changed. Physically transformed into a beast, the gym work has not only made Havertz stronger, but he also looked far more balanced, able to ride contact and link up play. Finally playing like a 6'5" player. It all makes you wonder with the arrival of a certain big Swede. Could we see Mikel Arteta go for a 2-man strike force going into the season?
I don't want to say for sure that Brentford might be relegation favorites, but they might be relegation favorites. Losing Mbeumo, Norgard, Fleck, and Thomas Frank, and possibly even Wissa all in one single summer transfer window, that might be disastrous for them. If Wissa actually does leave to a team like Newcastle or possibly even Tottenham, I honestly find it hard for them to be above 15th. I think they're 16th and lower. They've made some good additions. I do think Kelleher, Coyote on a permanent, and Jordan Henderson are all great signings, but is it enough to truly keep them up and compete? When you lose your 2 biggest attackers like that, you go through a whole coaching change, and you lose your maestro in the midfield, what does that leave you with? This is a very quick turnaround that they're going to have to somehow come back from, and honestly, in the span of a Premier League season, I don't see them coming back from it.
Arsenal have made a statement signing. Let's not downplay the significance and the importance of Victor Gyökeres. This is the final piece of the jigsaw. Arsenal have been chasing this title for a couple of years now. Arteta has not won a trophy in 5 years. And for a man that has scored 54 goals in 52 appearances for Sporting Lisbon, Arsenal finally now have no excuses. There is nowhere to hide for you Arsenal fans. Jesus Havertz has not been the guy. We haven't got the right profile. This guy is a gunman. He knows where the back of the net is. He is a powerful, willing runner, and he's a fox in the box. If this don't work, then I don't know what will. I tell you that, man. Man City, Liverpool, they need to be fit. Bro, all of this fear, get it out. Arsenal need to be feared now. Arsenal, this is your year, surely.
I'm looking at that first half performance from Martinelli, and I'm looking at the second half performance from Trossard. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that 20 minutes of Reece Nelson was better than both of them. And that's a big problem because Reece Nelson doesn't have a future at the club. He's going to be moved on. And it only emphasizes the point that everybody's been making all summer. We need a new player on that left-hand side. We need a game changer, somebody that's going to raise the levels. People will say, could it be Madueke? I'm going to say that it has to be someone like a Rodrigo, an Eze. We need to freshen that area up. And that's nothing against Trossard or Martinelli, but sometimes you just move on. And you have to move on. We can't have our right-hand side as good as it is and the left-hand side as poor as it is.
It just doesn't look right. Marcus Rashford saying, Visca el Barca. We've lost our best attacker. Barcelona, you better look after him.